Hi. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you happy with your progress in life? Are you happy with the level of impact that you're making in life? Are you happy when you go to bed every night with your achievements and what you have been able to do during the day? These are deep questions. I do not intend to dwell on these questions, at least for now. What I intend to do is to share certain principles that I believe will assist anyone who has a desire to move to the next level in his performance level. What I intend to do is also to use my book, Reflections on Unleashing Potential, as a basis, a foundation for my presentation. The first presentation will dwell on the first reflection, which is make the choice to unleash your potential. Make the choice to unleash your potential. Several years ago, at a learning session, the participant gave his own story about making a choice. I just resigned from a consulting firm, first class, very bright, things were going on well in the consulting firm, but he decided to resign to explore new opportunities. On resumption at this new place of work, he had high expectations, he was dedicated, he was working hard. But a few weeks later, he started feeling very, very miserable. There was nothing that he did that impressed the supervisor. He had a victim mentality and was crying at some point on his way to work. So someday, he decided to sit back and ask himself, how can he cope with the situation? How can he excel and sustain the performance level he had before he joined this institution? What he did was to anticipate the work that would be given to him, to take another look at the supervisor and understand him better, rather than seeing him as a shredder. He refused to see himself as a shreddee. He decided to take ownership. He decided to go the extra mile. He decided to anticipate work that will be given to him. At the end of the appraisal period, he got very, very good ratings from the supervisor. And of course, promotion to the next level eventually. There are so many people who go to work who feel defeated, who feel miserable, who feel frustrated because they have not taken time to have a partnership mentality. Most people who go to work have an employee mentality, waiting for 30 days to get a pay. But no one, I said no one, is big enough to employ you. You have so much in you. You have so much talent and potential that if you decide to unleash your potential, certainly you will move to the next level in your life. And even if you're employed, you will be clearly excellent in terms of the productivity on a daily basis. So I give you an option today to start thinking not of the limitations but the opportunities in your life, to start thinking of what you can do better rather than those things that you're not doing well, to move away from blaming people, blaming the system, blaming the organization for your performance, and looking at what you can add, the value you can add, to check your attitude to work, to ask yourself, what else can I do to be the best I've been created to? You have been created to be. It's never too late. Never too late. What is always late is a refusal to change. I give you an option today. An option for you to choose to make a difference, to choose to live a life of impact, to recognize that life itself is about what you put into it, not what you're expecting to take out of it. But the more you give to life, the more you get out of it. I implore you, advise you, I encourage you to choose to make a difference, to choose to be a winner, and to choose to say that at the end of this life, I want to be able to say, yes, I've fought a good fight. I've done my best, and I know certainly that will be the happiest ending anybody can wish for. I wish you the best as you take on this journey with me on how you can unleash that potential that God has given you. You are the best. Be the best that God has created you to be. And certainly, join me in my next presentation on this series. Until then, God bless you and thank you for spending time with me.